Hi guys, welcome back to Hallonin week. Can you believe we're already on look 4? It's like super crazy to me. So I'm going to be outlining my face with the white pencil. Like I always do, it's the first step for everything, it just creates the base. So now I'm going to be taking the Snazaroo Bright Red paint and I'm going to be applying that in the shape of the mask. I did mess up with this a little bit down the line, so try not to get too detailed because I go back in and I fix it. So you can use any makeup sponge that you want. Preferably I do like the disposable ones because it's Halloween makeup and it's kind of thicker so it stains. But I'm just going to take this, I'm going to take this in the Wet n Wild's neutral cream paint, I guess like palette. And I'm dipping into the red and the skin tone. I'm mixing those together to get kind of like a weathered, like gross makeup skin look to my skin. And all I do too is I just blend it out with my fingers to make it look a little bit more skin-like and not like makeup sitting on the skin. So I realized I didn't tell you guys what I was doing. I'm doing kind of like an electrocuted Flash, like what Flash would look like if his skin was like burning off. But this is where I messed up and I totally realized that his mask kind of goes below his jaw. So I'm just erasing that with the makeup wipe and I'm just going to paint it and do exactly what I did to this side to the other side. Yeah, you follow nowhere. Getting deeper in the frame. I see your face, I feel the pain, but you chose the path I follow. This love's been a long time coming. get the scar effect to my skin, all I'm doing is I'm dipping into the brown paint from the neutrals palette, and I'm just kind of creating like a, I guess like a squiggly line, that's what you would call it, and you can do that wherever you want to add the little like scar. I'm doing this specific way. You can totally do it with latex or third degree or glycerin, but I wanted to keep it kind of like 2D because I want this to be a comic book-esque look. And then after I place the brown, I just take the red and I kind of just flick it up, and with my finger I'll blend it out so it looks faded but gradually faded. So I ended up going in with the NYX Cake That powder, and I went into the brown side, and I started to kind of just set the edge of where I put the scar, just so this way when I add the highlight, which is going to be the skin tone color in the palette, down, it'll look like it'll pop against it, and it won't mesh in and blend together. So I decided to take a little bit of the brown on my nose because I figured like if you're getting electrocuted, you're probably going to get like a little bit of like char on your skin, or your skin's going to look burnt. So I just did that just to the nose because I have the septum. So typically electricity metal, it would like burn my nose. So that's what I did. And then I'm slightly just taking a little bit of that red and applying it to the lips because I think that the lips would kind of be, I don't know, bleeding, and also too after all of that I feel like your lips would kind of go like dry or like dull. So I took the skin tone and I put it on my lips and kind of made them like blocked out a bit. This is my absolute favorite part. You can hear the excitement in my voice. I love scab blood in general. So, like, I don't know, real blood kind of grosses me out, but fake blood, I totally love, like, different textures of blood, different styles of blood, different colors of blood. This one specifically I'm using because it's thicker, so it's going to look like your cut's been exposed for a while. I'm also doing it inside my nose and around my mouth, and also, too, I would do it around the eyes. Just because if you're getting electrocuted, I'm pretty sure like this look, I wanted it to be really grotesque, but I should have put more blood, so that's my bad. But I just put it around the eyes because I feel like the eyes would be bleeding. But that's just like my version of this look. now taking the bright yellow from Snazru, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a super fine brush. I'm just gonna dip into it and kind of just squiggle around. This is gonna make kind of like the lightning electricity flow effect. And you can do this however much you want, wherever you want. I kind of did it with yellow and white just to give me more of a pop, but like I said, do it wherever, how much ever, however your fancy is suited. And so keep in mind, guys, everything that I'm doing on the face, I'm gonna pretty much do on the body. So if you ever, because I pretty much like fast forward through the body just because you know what I'm doing. If you ever need like reference, just go back to what I was doing on the face and you're mimicking that exactly on the body. So I just wanted to add a little bit of shading or like depth where the outline of the mask is. So I'm just taking this Beauty Treats palette, it's the Modern Matte. I'm dipping into the red and that brown and I'm just creating a shade around the eyebrows and right above like the nose area, because that's where I feel like it would look deepest if it was actually a real mask. This is something that I wanted to add because I really liked it. I think that this looks really comic booky or like old-esque. So I just dipped a paintbrush in a lot of water and a little bit of paint. And I just started like flicking the brush with my thumb. And it gives you kind of like that smudge, smeary splatter effect. And I think that that looks really cool, especially if you're doing like a comic book character. Because in my head, the more texture, the better it looks. And it still looks 2D, which is the point that I'm trying to keep it. And so the only thing that I did different on the body that I'm going to tell you guys about is I kind of just took white paint and I did kind of like I don't know, I guess like a muscle tendons peeking through the skin. So all you do is you take a white paint on the like I guess holes, and I just created little lines, and then on top of that I went in with black paint just to add a little bit of more lines to it to make it look like it's PC. But yeah, after that, just create your little electricity flows, thunder, lightning bolts, and then you would just fill in the eyes. I literally just outlined it with black body paint as well, and then smeared it out a little bit with my finger to make it kind of like gray. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. It's super easy to recreate, and even like I said, if you don't want to do it on your body, you can totally do it on a shirt and it would look just as cool. I do also want to point out that you don't have to do this all over your body. I just thought it was going to look cooler and made it my own. I mean, this is like my original idea, but my take of it. And also too, you can totally just put like the regular lightning bolt on a shirt and it would look just cool too.